Born without arms 50 years ago, Theresia was faced with many challenges, particularly acceptance by the community.
The biggest challenge was to get into mainstream education, because at that time the law in Germany said that I had to go to special education, and in special education it's much less qualified as mainstream education. And I was lucky because my father and my mother were the doctors in the village where I grew up, and they fought very hard for getting me into regular school. And I think that's the reason why I became a lawyer, because otherwise I would not have been able to become a lawyer.
Her parents' support at school integration was one of her windows of opportunity. Now a law professor and a human rights expert, Theresia is only too aware of the violations committed against people with disabilities.
I think there's still a lot of discrimination against people with disabilities going on. I mean, the biggest discrimination is that most places are inaccessible to disabled people. Another big discrimination is that many disabled people are institutionalized because of their disability, which takes away their right to liberty and to live in the community. The exclusion from the education system, the education in a segregated system, I think it's a serious violation of human rights. And then there's also a lot of violence against disabled women going on.
It is for these reasons that Theresia and 14 other experts on rights of persons with disabilities serve in the newly formed United Nations Committee on Rights of Persons with Disabilities. The Committee of Independent Experts monitors how states ensure the rights of persons with disabilities are upheld. Most of the committee members have a physical challenge. They support the rights of others, calling on people with disabilities to stand up for their rights.
My message to other disabled people is that it is worthwhile to fight for our human rights. I think that we are citizens with equal rights, and no matter how other people stare at us or look down at us, the most important thing is that we believe in ourselves.
More than 153 states are signatories of the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, an international human rights instrument intended to protect the rights and dignity of persons with disabilities. But for Theresia, there is still a long way to go in ensuring all states incorporate national law aligned to the treaty.